Hi Libra, my name is Lisa Saliba. For those who don't know me, I'm a CTC therapist and a Reiki therapist. Today I'm going to be doing a tarot and oracle card reading for you. I've already pre-shuffled. I'm going to be using the Mythic Tarot deck, which I found in my drawer. It's my first deck, I think, and as well as the Akashic Tarot, which is beautiful. We're going to be going through your recent past, your present, your course of action, as well as your outcome. And then we will proceed with your oracle cards. Okay, but before I start, I usually meditate, and I have a message for you, my dear librarians. And it was in a form of a song. So She Said So. Well, not So She Said So. She Said So by the Beatles. And then I saw this hammock, this swinging hammock between, I think it was in black and white. No, actually it was dusty brown. I couldn't see a person swinging in it, but it was swinging from side to side. I'd love one of those in my backyard, to swing in one of those hammocks. Anyway, let's proceed with your reading. Let's get going. And I've also got some good news before I start, actually. I'm doing one-on-one personal readings via Zoom and Facebook. Not Facebook. FaceTime. FaceTime. So please visit my website, www.lisasaliba.com.au, and follow the prompts. Okay, let's get started. With your recent past, you have the Tower. Tower moment, my dear librarians. Something must have happened, and you received, I like the Tower moment too. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but as Oprah says, it's an aha moment. That's how I perceive the Tower moment. Everything, sometimes for some of you, seems like it's falling down around you, just like this image here, and you don't know what to do. But really it's a sign from the heavens to make a change. That's what it is, to make a change from the better. You're finally seeing what you didn't see before, what you were blinded to see, or what's been hidden from you, my dear librarians. You could probably, let me start again. You probably saw it as negative at the time, but really it turned out to be positive. To clarify that, I got, yes, the Eight of Swords in reversed. Upright, this is for a group of you because remember it's a general reading. Upright, you would have felt a sense of entrapment. See this woman, or it could be a man, won't judge here. Feeling trapped, feeling stuck. But in reversed, she or he no longer stuck. No longer stuck. Can't even talk anymore. No longer feeling the sense of being trapped. No longer confused. Feeling confident again. Feeling empowered to make that choice. And maybe, because of that Tower moment, having more clarity. Now you can see. Once I was blind, but now I can see because I got that tower moment happened around me. This is in your recent past. And then another one, to clarify that, you've got the 5 of Scrolls, diversity. Spirit is encouraging you to get out there. Get out there and study, travel. I know it's hard now because of the virus. Read different books. Go out there and it's hard now, but socialise more. Or, networking. Do more research. If you had a passion and let go of it, don't be afraid to bring it up again. It may come back to the surface. Like say, for example, you used to paint and you stopped painting. You may have time to start painting again. You're very clever. Or even write. Or maybe you may start doing something. You may have, this is your recent past, you may have started doing something that you unexpected, that you, may have thought I could have never have done this. Carpentry. I could never have done this. Totally surprised you that you had that talent to build or even to write or to anything. This is where maybe you discovered your gift. Hey, changes are happening. Changes are in the air. In your present, you have 2 of Wands. Wands are all about creativity. Okay? And this man is going on a journey. He's looking ahead, making changes. And 2 of Wands, some of you may be leaving home, moving. Okay? Or thinking about moving. Building a house. Making changes around the home. At present. Yeah, I just see movement because it's all about journey, movement. Lots of passion, lots of fire there. You want to make changes. You want to move ahead. That's in your present. Whoa, this is interesting. To clarify that, you've got the Queen of Keys in reversed. Okay, this is in reversed. If it was upright, this is a woman of authority. Okay, woman of power, woman of authority. She may be your wife, she may be a person in the workplace, a woman of authority. But it was in reverse, which means that there's a bit of friction there. That this could be your energy, or there's a bit of friction in partnership within the business or your boss. This woman is your boss. You may be leaving this workplace because you're not happy with your boss. Going on that journey, making the change. Or woman of authority. This leader, this woman, may be making changes, moving ahead, maybe making changes within the workplace at the moment. Yeah. So there are groups, yeah. Clarification, I'll do a clarification later. For course of action, you have the sun. The sun is all about happy times, happiness, contentment, abundance, self-acceptance. The sun. Look at that, beautiful. And to clarify that for course of action, in order to get the sun, in order to get this, Libra, we've got 3 of roses, loving elementals. You need to learn to have more fun, to connect with nature, to look after yourself. Not only look after yourself, connect with nature, connect with your friends, your family. Just keep that positive mindset. Yes, it's all in the belief system. Okay, if you keep that positive mindset, everything will be okay. What you perceive to be true usually comes true. Okay, and if you have positive thoughts, they'll come true. You'll get your sun. Okay, the 7 of Wands is your outcome. There we go. It's all about control, keeping in control with the 7 of Wands. You want to keep your control. Keep control of your situation at hand. There's a sense of confusion in the 7 of Wands. Everything's a bit of a fight there. To clarify that, you have the Akashic Library in reversed. If it was upright, that indicates somebody who is interested in writing, somebody's interested in teaching, studying. That's maybe coming your way, publishing. A person who has that kind of energy, if you're interested in doing that. But it's in reverse. And it's saying that you've lost your way just a little bit. There's a bit of confusion there. It's encouraging you to go within the Akashic Library. It's encouraging you to, if you have books at home, to grab a book Open up a book and read that message. Okay? And whatever book that you're drawn to, that's what Spirit is encouraging you to do. And yeah, that page will have a message for you. Anything that you're drawn to, any book that you are drawn to, especially if you have spiritual books. That's a good idea, spiritual books. That page will have a message for you. And it will guide you. And not only books, that's the same with films. If you're drawn to a film, especially if you've got them on DVD, in your cupboard somewhere, if you're drawn to that, just grab one out there. Everything has a message. You know, every film has a message, a quote. Okay. We all have our favourite films that we're drawn to, and we're drawn to them for a reason. I was reminded of that by a friend of mine, Joanne Antoon. Look her up. Okay, and what do we have next? Okay, let's ask an angel. Let's ask an angel, what message? What message do we have for Libra this month, the month of June? What message do we have for Libra, dearest angels, for the month of June? What message do we have for Libra? The month of June. What message do we have for Libra for the month of June? What message do we have for Libra for the month of June? Wow, divine justice. I'll read this to you. Look at that, focusing on the crown chakra and the heart chakra there. The crown chakra and the heart chakra there. Divine justice. I'm trying to think the link. Justice. Do you need to forgive anybody here? Libra. A woman in authority. Let me see what. Ask an angel, divine justice. The name of this archangel means he who sees God. This and of itself describes the meaning of divine justice. To see God is to see the perfection that exists in all things. Everything that exists in our universe, every single atom, is part of perfectly synchronized dance. Whether we see it or not, everything in this universe and everything that occurs is occurring in perfect balance and order. Everything that happens to women, it's got woo and man, to women and men, or mankind propels us forward. Even though certain events may be sad or painful from a higher perspective, it is still a perfect dance. It is when we stop seeing things as positives and negatives and see beyond that is a higher truth, that we too may see God. Divine justice is about truly understanding the perfect order that exists both in life and in our lives. It is about seeing the deeper meaning that exists behind all the events you have experienced and are experiencing. See how every event has taken you where you need to be. See the patterns that have occurred in your life. Ultimately, and most importantly, see the part you have played in your life. The universe dances around through your life, but how you respond makes up your experience. That's very important. It's how you respond to every event that makes your experience. It is a time now for seeing the deeper meaning behind your experiences and becoming responsible for your reality. It is a time for complete honesty with yourself. There is no such thing as action without consequence. Where was I? For every action comes a reaction. Very true. Whether that be to manifest something, experience, love or loss, or simply learn a lesson, pleasant or painful. We are constantly creating our own reality through how we perceive life and how we choose to act in this world. It is not our responsibility to control how others act or what consequences they may or should experience. If we become clearer within our minds, if we are self-responsible and we speak and stand in our truth, with complete clarity and honesty, we have already balanced the scales. Then we must hand things over to the universe and trust that the higher intelligence we call God will take care of the rest. So Libra, you need to trust in order to move forward. You need to trust and communicate efficiently. That song in my meditation before we started, So She Said So, by the Beatles, is all about a man boasting about his wife. His wife was saying, "Oh, my husband is so good to me. He buys me diamond rings. You know, he does everything for me. So she said so. But is she telling me the whole truth? Is she really happy?" So you have to verbally communicate too. Are you happy? Are you happy? You have to be honest with yourself. You have to tell the truth. You have to be truthful with yourself. What is your truth? This is what they were saying here. What is your truth? And this is when the Tower moment came. But you have to be consistent. This is the outcome. Yeah, you have to release. Stop controlling the situation and have some fun. This is your course of action. You need to release. Speak your truth and have some fun so the sun can appear in your life. Okay? And forgive. Forgive. If there's anybody that you need to forgive, okay, now's the time to forgive. Okay, and for clarification for that, for divine justice, okay, we'll go to my crystal angel deck. Clarification for divine justice for Libra for June 2020, please. Clarification for divine justice for Libra for June 2020, please. Yeah, Libra, don't be afraid to express what you want, because you don't want to feel trapped again, because you just got out of it, okay? Some revelations, not for all of you, for a group of you, have come up. Okay, so you don't want to feel that sense of entrapment again, because you're just breaking free. You're just starting to break free. Okay, divine justice. And I believe that you will make it. Yeah. It's all in your perception, how you perceive the world and your belief system. Okay. Oops. Please clarify divine justice, please, for Libra 2020. June 2020. Please clarify divine justice, dear spirit guides. Please clarify divine justice. Please clarify. Heightened intuition. Be extra aware of your inner knowingness as it is trustworthy. Okay, your heightened intuition. It is trustworthy. Natural beauty and authenticity. Be yourself as God made you, naturally attractive and lovable inside out. Yes, so for some of you, don't be afraid to be yourself. Let your light shine. Okay. I'm going to pull one out from my goddess guidance. So changes are happening for you, Libra. Okay, dear goddesses, what does Libra need to know for the month of June 2020, please? Oops. Prosperity. The universe is pouring its abundance out to you. Be open to receiving. Be open to receiving. Another one. Goddess for Libra for June 2020. What do they need to know, please? What do they need to know? What do they need to know for Libra June 2020, please? They need to know. Inner wisdom. You know what to do. Trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate action without delay. Inner wisdom. Yep, so taking the action without delay. And lots of you are. Just don't need to get stuck into your head too much. Yeah, we don't want to get back into this space again of feeling stuck. But some of you, lots of you have come out of that energy. Well, thank you very much for tuning in, Libra. I'm very happy with this spread. See you next time, darling. Much love.